I think what a lot of people don't realize is that for families of people with disabilities, not everything's covered by insurance. And the price tag on a lot of this adaptive equipment that allows for inclusivity it's just not feasible for most families. Morgan has been with me since he was 5.5. He is originally from Zambia. I was working with a nonprofit over there with kids with disabilities when he came into my care. And he just had more medical needs than could be met over there. And so that's kind of how we ended up here in Michigan.
The biggest thing that we work with kids is limitations to their ambulation around a school building. Even though a lot of schools now do incorporate ramps and everything like that, it's to fully participate. We try to increase students' mobility in any way we can, whether that's through modifications or strengthening of their walking and mobility skills, or through equipment. And that's where things like wheelchairs or adapted trikes or gait trainers, which are training devices to kind of build skills for walking, come in. One of the big things that we try to do with all of those things in the school setting is to make these things fun and enjoyable for the kids. We want these skills and these exercises to blend as seamlessly as we can with the rest of the school day and the school environment.
So we actually received a call from someone out of state who had this opportunity in front of us to say, hey, do you want to buy this adaptive bike for this individual who has a need? And they actually, I don't think they asked us to pay for the entire bike, but they said, is this something you'd like to be part of? And they said, you know, we knew where the individual lived, and we just kind of researched the financial institutions in the area, saw your purpose, mission, vision, and values for True Community Credit Union, and just felt like it was a natural fit. And then Sarah Ermatinger, our Chief Experience Officer, who has a huge passion for this area, just took it and ran with it.
Well, in a lot of ways, it's just like any other kid. Having their own bike is an important part of childhood, and it's going to give Morgan the opportunity to navigate his environment in a way that's fun, and having this bike now is just going to give him another opportunity to participate in different terrains and in different environments in the school. It's one of the most important parts of it is to build that inclusivity and give him an opportunity to socialize with the other kids.
Having a bike for a child with a disability is huge. There's so many different aspects. I mean, it helps that child be able to just be with their friends and just be a kid when so much of their life, that's not what they're able to do. It's not as easy. So there's that aspect. Having Morgan be active, helps his physical health, just like with other kids with disabilities. It's gonna help physical health as well. It's from a parent's perspective to be able to see your kid have something that they are able to do independently and that they enjoy. So it's, pretty awesome.
Giving Morgan an opportunity to participate and to do more things is going to go a long way. They're just so excited. Both Morgan and his mom are just over the moon about it, and I can understand why, because it's participation is such an important thing, and having this barrier lifted, it's hard to put a value on being able to navigate the world. I'm really excited to see what they do with it.
True goes all in for everything that we do. And that's why, our name is so representative of our organization and our employees being True Community Credit Union, true to our members, true to each other, and for us, being all in was we're gonna wear Morgan's favorite color. I even wore Morgan's favorite color today because that's important to him, and that was something that we knew he would find value in. And so we wore his favorite color. We had his favorite dessert, which is cupcakes without sprinkles, and we asked our staff to take part in it. Step away for just a second, take some time to meet Morgan, meet Rachel, have a good conversation, and then watch Morgan get to take part in a legacy-defining moment where he gets fitted into his bike and he gets to, ride a little bit.
It's so awesome for you, Morgan, to have the opportunity to to ride a bike, because there's so many things that with just his motor challenges like that are harder. And so he can, like, pedaling a bike is something that he can do if it's adapted. But obviously he can't just get on a regular bike like anyone else. So being able to see him enjoying riding, enjoying being out in the sun, an activity that he can do. And then also, it's actually physical therapy. The actions that you do when you bike it's called a reciprocal gait pattern. And so it's that same, you're using those same muscles that you use as when you walk. It also allows him to be able to bike with friends. We just got the bike the other day, and you already did a bike ride with one of your friends while she was on her scooter. So it was really cool to be able to see him hanging out with a friend.
You know, what I believe and what I know is that we were created for relationship with each other. And so we're here for a very small amount of time. And part of that is meant to be in reaching out to each other, helping each other, caring for each other. And so for me, I would just love for everyone to just recognize that we're here for such a short amount of time, and can we have the most impact in the place where we might have some control, some influence, whatever that may be, given the communities that are around us. And I don't know who wouldn't want to step into that space of being intentional.